Hello and welcome to another unboxing video. In this video I will be unboxing and general overviewing of the Neewer mic stand and boom, as well as what is inside this white box. So just stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, now I have to give a little bit of a warning on this video is that I was unhappy with the way it was shipped. Granted, I didn't pay very much for either product, but it took almost a month to get this in. Now, I don't know if it was the company that sent it, because I didn't order it through Amazon, but I ordered it through a secondary company that's with Amazon. The other thing I have an issue with is the way this box was shipped to me. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, that box is a little dented. It's a little dented there. But this end here is how I received it. As you can see, the box is pretty banged up on this end. Now, my hope is that I don't have to return this and have to wait another month to get the product. So, with that, we'll just take a quick glance at the box. It pretty much says professional microphone stand, recording. I don't know why it says that, because there's no microphone in here. We'll get onto that in just a second as well. It says the same thing here with Chinese logos there. Same thing on this side, and for instructions, unless you can read these in Chinese, you pretty much only have these 3 pictures to go on. So, pretty much it's self-explanatory how it works. You get a clamp that hooks into your table, or in my case I'm using one of them white plastic tables as my desk. So this would clamp onto that. Then this piece here hooks into it, you tighten it up so it doesn't jiggle around, and it has a couple springs on there, and you can tighten up apparently the nut on there so it stays steady. And if you have the shock mount, you put it on the little boom there, and that's pretty much it. So let's open this thing up and see what we have, since I already told you what's in the box. First we have the microphone arm, which extends, I think, about 36 inches. That's quite a long arm. I'm not going to open it up all the way on camera, but you can see there's a little thumb screw right there that you can tighten, and most likely that'll hold it in position. It is quite stiff, I have to say. And I'm pushing on it pretty good, and it's fighting. So those springs are probably pretty good. They will probably loosen up over time, but there's an easy solution for that. Get a bookshelf corner, and when you have it opened up, zip tie it in, and that'll hold your position. So there's that. Put this off to the side. Now for the best part. The gigantic C-clamp with the hole in the middle. Now basically you unscrew that screw there, you can see right in there, and this little piece here goes down inside, and it's pretty snug even without it on there. So I just imagine a couple turns, and now it's, oh, there we go, a couple more turns, get myself in frame here. And once you have that locked in, I'm not going to force it, but obviously I'm pushing on it pretty hard, and it's not going anywhere. Now it probably will scratch that up a little bit, but since that'll be inside there, that's not a big deal, at least not to me. If it is to you, then probably this won't be a product for you. Now, this can open up a little better than 2 inches, I would assume. just by glancing at it. I don't have a tape measure or ruler. However, I did have this part out of the box because this is the part I was concerned with. My white table is quite thick on the edge, and I actually have to have it all the way down to about there to slip it over. Now once it's there, this clamps on pretty tight. And it does have a little shock pad right there. It's probably an 1/8 inch thick. It's just like a foam pad, probably to absorb some shock from the desk. Okay, now let me just spin this back up. I'll just do that right off camera. The other product I have, you would not know what it is just by looking at it. You can see this box is just that, and this is how it came. I didn't even take it out of the package. This is all you get as a reference to what it is. Neewer black shock mount for microphone stand. Open it up. That's it. No instructions again. Not even any in Chinese this time that I can make fun of. It is just a box to hold it in. Surrounded by paper. Now this has a little brass insert, I guess, probably just aluminumized steel or aluminum or copper plated steel or copper plated aluminum or something like that. That just screws in here, which takes and replaces the plastic bit that's in there, which I'm fine with. I actually prefer something metal on metal. Now, it's kind of neat. It's kind of like a paper clip or a paper holder. You squeeze it, it gets bigger. This will hold up to a 2-inch round microphone, a regular stand-in microphone. Now, I know I did a video a while. Oh, there's also a little screw here. You can change this to be here, here, or here. And to get this off, it's fairly easy. You just unhook the bands from around here, lift them up and over this on both sides, twist it about 90 degrees so that these are up here, and just pull straight out, or pull it straight out. Now, actually I'll go ahead and do that right now while I'm thinking of it. Now, a while back I did a video on a microphone that I wanted to try and use for my playthrough videos. Now, while I do like the headset that I have a problem with it. Not really so much a problem with it as it is that more of a problem with me. Yeah, see, that just comes right out and you're left with this. Now, my problem is that it's summertime here, and in Michigan it gets very humid. That'll have to be, well, that's alright, I guess. Now, that's a problem for me because when I have that big clunky headset on, I sweat. I sweat quite hard, and the ear pads get all funky, and it's not a pleasant thing to have on your head for that long a period. So my idea was with this to go ahead and just buy a set of earbuds, and that way I can listen to it. Now, the microphone I got, a lot of people will probably say, oh, that's garbage, that's bad. However, if you go back and listen to that video, it did sound pretty good with a little post edit from Audacity. And the reason is that I don't do any live streaming because my internet connection does suck. I will openly admit that. And the microphone that I have, I actually had it sitting right off camera. I went and found this for $2. Now here's the kicker. It's not just a rock band microphone. It is a high school musical rock band microphone from Disney. I don't know why that's important. I just thought that was quite funny that it's from a movie that I could not stand watching, but I had to anyways. So this will go inside here. Now the little trick is you have to get the the cable through this piece first, which isn't that hard. You just stick it in and pull it through. Of course, I had it sitting over here and the cord's all knotted up now. It's been sitting on my desk for well over a month as well, so I haven't been able to use it. I've really wanted to. And this is just, it was frustrating waiting so long for this package. So if you do order it and you want to try a setup like what I'm using, make sure you do save yourself the hassle. Order it through Amazon, pay the extra few dollars. Well, in my case it was almost an extra $15, so I mean I can't complain about that. The price was a lot better. But this way your package might get there before, excuse me for a second, we'll get there before, you know, a month later. Now, in order to get this piece here, on here, we'll just take and clip it, open it up a little bit, shove the wire up and through, and push the microphone flush into there. And you can see it opened up a little bit. It's clamped on pretty good. That ain't going to go anywhere. Or, well, that's not going to go anywhere. Yes, I do use bad English. Not the bad English from the 1980s. Okay. Now to put this back together, just take and push that through very carefully. Rotate it, look up and around, and up and around, and proceed to re-hook up your little shock cables. Now you can build one of these shock mounts. There's videos on YouTube on how to do it. I thought about building one myself. However, I didn't really like the look of them. I may make alterations to this one so it holds the microphone just a touch better. My main concern was actually fitting the microphone. Oops. And of course I just shoved it back out. So there, that's back in there. I'll probably make an alteration to this microphone so it holds in better. But there you go. That is a Rock Band microphone in a pretty nice looking shock mount, I do say. If I do say so myself. Now, I will be building a pop filter for this at some point in the future. So stay tuned for that one. As well as I'm going to do the changing of this, putting this on there, and setting it up on my desk. That part I won't film, mainly because my desk is atrociously nasty right now. And I just right at the moment don't have time to do much else but do some filming and other things. But I will get this set up. I will load up a game and I'll show you what it sounds like with everything hooked together. So hopefully you've enjoyed this piece of it, and there will be a second video of the microphone testing itself. And then after, I think it's Monday, will be the last video that I have where I use my old headset. Every video from there on in, unless I just don't like the sound, will be shot with this. So yeah, so for under $40 for everything here, I just got a new microphone stand and shock mount. Links for both of these will be in the description below, as well as what it can hold, what this shock mount can hold, and everything like that. It'll probably just be a link to the Amazon page where you can find all the details. So if you've enjoyed it, please like, favorite, and subscribe. Watch some of my video game playthroughs that will be using this, and let me know what you think of the quality of the sound. Until next time, take care. Oh, forgot one other little side note. So, you got this mess of cable here, and there's no way of attaching it onto here. Well, after I built my computer last time, I had a bunch of zip ties that I've never even used, because I always have a bundle of these sitting around at some point or another for cable management. So I will be zip tying this up so the cable's not touching, and, ooh, pardon me, sinuses are flared up. I will zip tie the cable so that way it's got slack so I can move it in, move it in and out and up, down, so that way there's enough cable just to keep it from damaging and pulling out. Just thought I'd add that in there at the end of the video here. So take care, guys. Let me know what you think of the microphone. Let me know what you think when I get the audio portion up. And take care.